Patch 8 is an amazing addition for Baldur's Gate 3. We finally got the new playable Bard class, a bunch of all the cool features and for the first time a new playable race. But what are my thoughts on this patch and what could be improved on? I'm going to explain it all in this video. And hey, if you wanna make my day, feel free to subscribe. And I just wanna make one thing clear, having feedback doesn't mean I'm dissatisfied. I generally like all the new features, but sometimes I think it could be a little bit better. So let's first start with the Gnome race. I think they are very well executed and it's a nice surprise that we even got the Deep Gnome sub-race. Because honestly, I didn't expect this, since the dwarves don't have the Dwagar as a sub-race yet. And while I still hope this will come in a future patch, I'm still really happy with the gnomes overall and their customization options. And another thing I really like about them is that normally forest gnomes can only speak to small animals, but they changed it so they can speak to all of them. It isn't a huge difference, but still one I really like. There's also the Bard class and their ability to play music. While the Bard class are mostly very well executed, there's one thing I really like and don't like at the same time, and that's playing music on other classes. Because in D&D, some backgrounds give you proficiency in playing a musical instrument. And in Baldur's Gate 3 you have to pick the performer feat at level 4 to do this for other classes. So obviously the thing I really like here is that other classes are able to play music as well and especially play them together. But the thing I don't like is that you have to forgo an ability score improvement to pick the feat. My suggestion will be, if you get proficiency in a musical instrument from a background, you can only play one song or one instrument of your choosing. But if you pick the Bard class or the performer feat, you are able to play all the songs on all instruments. Again, the ability to play music together is so cool, but I wish you didn't have to sacrifice an ability score improvement for it. Especially since they are so important in Baldur's Gate 3, because they increase your damage and the chance to hit. My only feedback for the Bard class themselves is that the College of Law Bards are normally able to pick their additional skill proficiencies instead of having it being chosen for them. But I really like how creatively they are implemented, with the ability to cast spells from their instruments and all the possible swears for vicious mockery. Well done, Larian. Then we have one of my favorite new additions, the Overhaul cutscenes, character behavior and emotions. This is such a huge quality of life feature, and while the cutscene quality was already really good, they are knocking it out of the park right now. It's just a really nice change that background characters and cutscenes don't look so stiff anymore. And the new character emotions they've shown really makes the game feel a lot better. No improvements needed for these features, just really nice done and nicely executed. We also have the new UI improvements, and while I really like the look and feel of it, it sometimes feels a bit too cluttered. And I don't want to sound spoiled here, because I'm really happy with the overhaul, but I think it's a bit too much to have the common abilities, class abilities and the items displayed here. As I said, it feels a bit too cluttered, but I think I have a good solution for it. The first one is to remove the usable items from the hotbar and switch them for reactions. This saves a lot of space already, and you can make a small back icon where the players can use their usable items. But I also feel there's a bit too less space overall, and this could be solved by my second solution, just making the bar longer. And yes, I know you can already manually customize the hotbar and remove the items yourself. But I think this could be an improvement for new players. And I don't know if this is just me, but let me know what you guys think. Now I want to talk about the new hairstyle options, because I really enjoy having more customizations and the ability to have highlights and graying hair. You can choose to go for a natural look or go all out on the colors. And the best thing is that it's entirely optional, so if it's nothing for you, you don't have to use it. But I think the more customization options we have, the better it is. And the improved hairstyles and colors look really good as well, so no complaints here, well done again. I also really enjoy the swarm UI. In some fights where this works, it really goes faster. And yes, it's a little bit harder to follow what the enemies are doing, but if the trade-off is that combat is faster, I'll gladly take it. I do wish, however, it will work for more fights and more enemies, and I think the feature is not fully implemented yet. So I think we will see an improved version in the full game, but again, it's a really nice addition overall. Another change I enjoy as well is the possibility to cast defect thoughts while in a conversation. This gives more players dialogue options they never knew about, and you don't have to waste a spell figuring out on which NPC it works. The detect thoughts and speak with dead spells are really nice and creative solutions to get more information in Dungeons & Dragons. So Larian Studios did a great job implementing it in Baldur's Gate 3. I think a lot of the improvements came from player feedback, so it's nice that they listen and that the full release of the game keeps improving. However, patch 8 did bring a lot of bugs and crashes, but they are already releasing hotfixes to improve this. And yeah, it always sucks when your game crashes, but it's still early access for a reason. Personally, I would still love to see an overhauled reaction system and level 5 being playable in early access. But hey, let's take it one step at a time. I'm really happy with all the changes of patch 8 already, and I can't wait to see the new or improved features the next patches will bring us. But what are your thoughts on this patch? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you all for watching, subscribe for more Baldur's Gate 3 videos, and I will see you next time.